Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bethany, and on this channel we talk about deconstructing from toxic religion, and we also shine a light on problematic Christian influencers who in particular exploit their children on social media. And that is exactly what we're going to be doing today. And I have been so excited to do these videos. And here we are. So a few things before we start. If you are interested in receiving videos 12 to 24 hours early, you can either become a member or a patron. All of that is in the description box below. I have exclusive videos also for members and for patrons. And if you just want to simply financially support me in any way, you can either do that or you can just buy me a coffee, which is all again in the description box below. And I have had a few questions about my bodybuilding prep right now, and if you are not aware, I do have a second channel where I have been vlogging my journey to the stage once again. Now I'm not going to go into complete detail of like all of that include what that includes. However, I am trying to do a video at least once a week and or once every 2 weeks. So I think there's about 3 to 4 videos on there right now. So if you are interested in that, then again, it's in the description box below. The link to my other channels in the description box below. Today, y'all, we are snarking freaking hard, and I'm here for it. Let's just go ahead and get into today's video. So, the next few videos that I will be uploading will be Paul and Morgan videos. And the reason why, I haven't done a video on Paul and Morgan in a hot minute, and it's because they just didn't really upload anything that was, controversial, any like divisive opinion, whatever. In all reality, nothing that I was very interested in wanting to react to. But now, y'all, they put a video on a few weeks ago explaining that their content was going to change a little bit. And instead of culture stuff, them sitting on their couch doing a live and Christianity, culture, whatever their catchphrase was, they were essentially going to start becoming vloggers. Yeah. Which means they are family vloggers now, which Paul in that video stated, we're not, family vloggers. I want to be very clear when I say that. But the video that we're going to start this snarking on Paul and Morgan series, they're literally family vloggers. They are putting their child out on the internet, which towards the end of this video, we're going to go through his Instagram as well, because he's their child's name. Not the child's name, even though it's on there. His little baby face is all over there, and he's using his child for content. Okay. And that's in my opinion, so I can be safe here, is child exploitation, 100%. And especially if he gets any brand deals when it comes to the content that's niche to what he's making, that's child exploitation, and that's not okay. And I truly believe I put this on my Instagram the other day, you cannot in one breath say, I love the Lord and I want to protect my children, but then the next breath put your children all over the freaking internet, especially if you're monetizing children, right? So I am quite curious as to why they decided to switch their style of niche, their style of content. It makes me wonder, because they have pivoted a few times. When they were talking about sex and when they were talking about intimacy, they switched it. When they were talking about, there's something else that they had switched, but I really think, the 24 hours with. Yeah, they did that for a little bit. And then now they're family vloggers. So they continue to pivot which pivoting in your business, that's not a bad thing. However, I also think they see other Christian influencers video in their lives and they're like, oh, maybe this is like a gold mine, especially when we're talking about kids, have your kids in there. So this video is entitled The First Vlog of the Rest of Our Lives. And I'm going to try to speed it up. I'm going to see if there's an option to do it on YouTube, but if not, I'll freaking do it while editing because good God, I watched a little bit of this. Okay, this was the best part. Oh my God. Okay. Am I making fun? Yeah. Are we going to make fun and snark on things? 100%. Because I can't believe this is a thing. They're also changing their content because Paul is going to try to become a professional pickleball player. I cannot say that with a straight face. That's hilarious, okay? And the reason why it is hilarious because pickleball, that's a hobby, right? Come on, man. But the reason why is because in some of these videos, he is, man, I gotta wake up at this time, I'm on the grind, and I cannot watch it with a straight face, dude. I quite literally cannot. So I watched a little bit of this video, which we're gonna snark on, and as I said before, they have three or four vlogs already. I think they have 3. And so I'm going to make a separate video for each one because obviously they blah, 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 blah. But this one got me laughing because he's like, I'm on the grind and need a pickleball. It's not like I'm training strongman because I really want to be a professional. I am training to be a professional bodybuilder. I want to be on that Olympia stage. Wrestler, freaking MMA professional. Those are cool. Pickleball's not cool. Come on. Pickleball's not cool. If you're doing it as a hobby, abso-freaking-lutely. But if you are trying to be a professional, it's not even in the Olympics yet. Right? Right? There are some things that are in the Olympics that are freaking stupid. But anyway, I think we're on the same page. It's super silly, okay? I do want to rain on your freaking parade. I am going to say, that's silly. Why are you trying to go professional? Unless he is trying to just find other means of, streams of income, maybe. I don't freaking know. Any hoodles, that is the back end, kind of behind the scenes of where they have been. So this video is about 30 minutes long, and I'm gonna cut it here and there because they are terrible vloggers. They are awful. It's not interesting. There are only cuts in this that I wanted to make fun of because he is so, let's go play pickleball, It's so freaking silly. And so the last video in this series, whatever, I was reading it on the snark page, and it seems the second video is y'all, this is so freaking ridiculous. It's so immature and just minor things that Morgan makes a big deal. But the second video is all about Paul playing with women, and Morgan had an issue with it, and it's y'all, huh? What? So that's a video. And then one of the last videos that we're gonna do, in this snark series of Paul and Morgan, one video right after the other. That's why I said in my community tab, I think I put it in, I think I posted it yesterday, where I was like, y'all are gonna have a really fun week because I'm just gonna try to get these recorded and edited and freaking out to y'all because I've been dying to do this video, so I'm really excited. And then the last video is, I guess they had a huge argument, and because now they're vloggers, they have to be on camera all the time, and it's super uncomfortable. It's like Brittany, Dawn, and Jordan. It's like, I do not want to be a fly on the wall right now. This is not my business, nor do I care to know, but they're putting it out on the freaking internet, so here we are to make fun of them. So we're gonna watch this. Again, I'm gonna cut out the stuff that is absolutely stupid because it is just a waste of time. So if there are random cuts, that's because who wants to watch Morgan fold freaking laundry? And I'll also be honest, I can sit and listen to girls, like, again, Brittany Dawn, like her podcast when Farron, exactly the way that I've ever wanted it to be. Like, shoot me, bang, 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 bang. Like, I can't handle it. However, I cannot handle Morgan's voice and personality, like, even more than Farron's. Like, straight up, I can't do it. I have to shut it off. Like, I can't even watch these videos ahead, like all of them through ahead of time before watching it with y'all, because I can't, like, it just is so stupid. So that's why I'm thinking if I can speed it up a little bit, then that'll help all of our ears and mental health so we don't jump off of bridges. Okay, so here we go. First snark, y'all. I am so excited. Okay, here we go.
One thing I was going to say and mention is my mental, like where I've been mentally since postpartum.
All right, guys, I think I may have found my book to motivate me to be the best self that I can be, to go hard. I didn't come in thinking this was gonna be it. Well, guys, good morning. Bright and early. It's a little before 8. I was gonna go do my first drill session for pickleball at 6:30. Guy asked if we could push it back.
Y'all are gonna start seeing how our house really looks. Tinkerbell towel that Paul uses on a regular.
It's my favorite.
And this just horrendousness.
What?
You know what? That's what it's all.
Horrendousness. It looks like a bathroom. Okay.
Real life. We're not aesthetically pleasing all the time.
The thing.
Aesthetically pleasing. I can't. Y'all, I can't. Okay, here we go. We're not aesthetically pleasing all the time. Dude, I'm doing this for y'all. Listen, I'm doing this for y'all. Actually, I lied. I'm kind of selfish when it comes to this because I want to snark on Paul. But I'm telling you, dude, Morgan's freaking... Like, in their Reddit, I know that a lot of people were like, oh my god, I think she's drunk. I think she's hot. I don't think that at all. Not at all. No, I do not believe she is under any type of influence other than maybe anxiety, depression medication, which she has talked about before, but then she has also said that the Jesus healed her from that, but who knows. It's just her voice. It's her voice that, it's like her sentences are all run-on sentences, right? It's like, enunciate your freaking words, open your damn mouth. And I think she also tries to be funny and cutesy, and I cannot believe I just used that word. I'm embarrassed, but you know what I mean. Like, I think she really tries to be just the little woman, and I'm just and laughing all the time when nothing is funny. It's absolutely obnoxious. So,
Morgan?
There are plenty of influencers that aren't, but they pretend that they are. Am I just always gonna look like a floating head?
Morgan, can you order a new tripod today? I left my last tripod, my handheld one, at the pickleball tournament. It's gone. Morgan and I were just saying before I realized I was looking at the wrong spot, you're going to get a real life, not as aesthetically pleasing where every shot is just our house looks amazing. It doesn't.
Aesthetic. Oh boy.
We got 2 kids, y'all.
We got 2 kids.
I don't got time to make every corner look aesthetically pleasing.
But Morgan, I'm entrusting it to you to make these vlogs. You're going to come through after I do the initial edits, and make them look crisp and aesthetic as best you can.
I am?
Yes. Anyway, good morning, vlogs. We're pumped to be with you all today. We have big days, and I think what's going to happen is I'm going to go my own way. I'm about to start drilling for pickleball. I'll bring you all along to see a little bit of that. Morgan's going to be doing other stuff, so you will get some bits and pieces.
I'm going to fulfill my goals, and my wife is going to be staying at home being a mom. That's what I heard out of that. That's what I heard. What was I going to say before? Oh, this is totally just a me thing. When people say you all, I hate it. I'd rather someone say you guys. You know what I mean? It's such a stupid thing to be annoyed about, but I hate it when people say you all. It's like y'all. You know what I mean? Ugh, bleh, hate it.
Us separately, and then we'll come together for some. I think it's actually going to be a really good first vlog to start this new season of life and this new journey. Hit me. That's all right. Have an awesome morning, baby. It's a little before 8 o'clock. I'm off to drill for pickleball. The road to pro is before me if I'm willing to take it. That's
amen.
Yes.
And the road to 2 children is
for Morgan.
On my road, whether I take it or not.
Are you willing to take it? Are you willing?
Of course.
Yes, she is.
Listen, I understand motherhood is hard, right? I totally get it. But, and we also know, well, I guess you may not have known, that they dealt with infertility for about 5 years. So they would get very, very, very excited when, you know, obviously and then they had to go, they did IUI or something, I don't know. But whatever, they wound up pregnant twice, which is absolutely amazing. But the way that she talks about being a mom is very negative and very, which I understand, like, absolutely, you do not have to be gung-ho about watching your 2 kids 24/7, like, all the time. You know, you can have the space to be like, they're driving me nuts, I need a moment. But I have not heard or seen one positive thing after pregnancy, right? It was, oh my god, I peed on a stick and it says positive, and that's the only positive thing that I have seen from Morgan about her 2 children. And I find it sad just because, you know, the going through infertility, it's like, you quite literally asked for this. You quite literally planned and did everything in your power to have these kids. So let's see the good in it.
So I'm fortunate enough that I live only 5 minutes away from the pickleball courts. So quick zip zap in the mornings and I'm there, especially for the 6:30 a.m. morning sessions. It's nice because I'm not naturally, I'm going to get up at 6:10 and be ready to go. That's tough for me, but dude, no joke, I'm on a mission. The road to pro is paved with challenges, but also there is beauty in the challenges. Also, don't judge me.
Paul, it's pickleball. He's talking like this. Like, this is freaking a cool, solid sport. Dude, it's pickleball. Like, I don't understand how more, I don't know. It is hilarious.
But my breakfast, you can see there, is in a red cup, a red plastic cup. It's just what it is, dude. It's the daily grind. Got to get my cereal in. Normally I eat a granola cereal. We're out of it. I wasn't able to go to the grocery yesterday to renew it. This first session is actually more of a coaching session where I'm getting coached. I need to improve the fundamentals so that when I do drill and practice 5 days a week, I'm practicing it the right way. So shout out to Coach Danny. Let's go.
I'm going to zoom in on this coach. Y'all, this man's knee brace isn't even on his kneecap. That's one absolutely annoying things in the history of the world. It's literally not doing anything. How old is this man? I mean, great for him that he's staying active. But, okay, I'm judging. Very hardly. Very hardly? Very harshly. Hard. What? Okay. Okay, so that segment had music, so I might have to take it out and or put my own in there. Probably have to put my own. But it really makes me wonder, like, in a way, I do feel bad for Morgan, because he's going off fulfilling a dream 5 days a week. I wonder how long the drills are. If it's the time frame that somebody would like be at the gym, you know, just doing a workout, that would be a little different. I'm assuming, since it's, you know, he's trying to be professional, like, you cannot be serious and go to pro if you are not hours a day. If you are going pro at something that has taken up your whole entire time, your priorities, and it's a full-time job, going anywhere professionally is a full-time job if you are doing it accurately, if you are serious about it, if you're actually working towards it. That's just how it is. So that's why professionals are I don't want to say 1 in a million, but like, that's why professionals are what's the word I'm looking for? An anomaly. You know what I mean? Because they put hours in doing the craft, doing the thing that got them to they had to put their lives on the back burner and had this craft, this sport, whatever that might be their number one priority. So I do feel a bit bad for Morgan, because they just had another kid. They have a toddler, and he's off with his goals, with his stuff, and she is being a mom, which is not a bad thing, but like, I don't know, man, it kind of sucks. However, I think this idea actually came from Morgan, so that's also like a thing. Whatever. I also question, like, financially, you know what I mean? So if he is training hours trying to go pro, and she's at home and they're recording, you know, vlogging, whatever, because obviously they get money from YouTube, Patreon, don't know whatever else, but he has said, like, who's saying I'm not working? So then you're training for pro, and then you're doing some other job, like, they have a new baby, you know what I mean? It's all kerbobbled.
Breakfast, and Judah is now down for his little nappy. We were gonna go on a walk, but my stomach is killing me right now. I don't know why, and I don't know how to explain it.
Okay, so this is the part where I'm probably gonna just cut out because it's so dumb, but she just talks about her belly and then she does the laundry, so it's useless.
All right, guys, that's 2.5 hours of pickleball practice down. Great morning. I'm feeling good.
By the way, I did find and we're at 1.25 speed, so I could speed it up a little bit. Praise God.
I'm realizing how much of a mental game this is, and as I'm training my body and repetitions and all that, I'm really trying to lock in mentally in a way that I never have really in my life, to take pickleball to the most competitive level. So I'm sure I'll be filling you guys in more on this, but ultimately heading home to see the family and get some work done.
All right, guys, this is our house around lunchtime. I don't always come home for lunch, but I do occasionally.
Pure chaos.
And it is a little chaotic today. As you can see, we will do a cleanup, but midday it just gets wild. And baby Judah is...
That's not, like, that's... it just looks like you got 2 kids. Why would you tell your people, oh, well, we're going to do a cleanup midday. I may or may not come home for lunch, but don't worry, we're going to do a clean. Like, who cares, dude? Who freaking cares, for one? And two, it just looks like your parents. Calm down.
Here, Luca, what are you about to get?
Lunch.
You're getting lunch?
Yeah.
Morgan, how do we do snacks for the boys? Well, for Luca.
Keep them healthy. Keep them clean. Especially because we just had a donut this morning.
Oh, the balancing act?
The balancing act so that he doesn't become addicted to sugar. We give him a little bit.
Show us what you got.
Ooh, sunflower seeds. You got.
Get it to daddy. Here we go. Yeah. Good one, dude.
This is our life. Pickleball. Literally everywhere.
All right, so Morgan, tell us what a typical Monday morning / early afternoon looks like for you. A mother of 2. A mother of 2 under 2.
Wake up with the kids, breakfast, and then we usually go on a walk. We have a really nice shopping center, like place that has like a playground and stuff, walking distance, which is awesome.
Probably super good idea that you tell your whole entire audience. Number 1, we know where you live. Number 2, that there's a shopping center close to you that you can walk to. That gives, quite literally, so many people I'm gonna say like the exact address, but if there's a freaking creeper on the internet, they could find that really quick. And now you're putting your children on the internet. This is what I'm saying. The exploitation of the children. Absolutely insanity.
And Whole Foods, and so we go to Whole Foods to get some free fruit for the boys.
Love that.
Just one boy, Luca. We go and play for a while. Usually we go with our friends, our next door neighbor who is some of our closest friends.
I don't understand. Like, does he actually think a lot of these Christian influencers live the way that they put on social media? Like, why do they think that they're just not good enough? The way that they live isn't good enough because they have, like, I don't want to say real life because they're, influencers, but I just don't get, why do they keep saying that? Nobody freaking cares what your house looks like, dude. Nobody cares what you're eating during the day. Nobody cares.
What you working on, babe?
Yo, what's up, vlog? So I actually help a local business owner with their social media. So right now I am concocting a thumbnail.
Talk.
Very good.
Talk.
I've been doing this for a while and it's kind of nice. Yo guys, so in this new season of life, this journey of trying to go pro in pickleball, get my ice pack here once again, there's been some challenges. There's been mental challenges of, it sounds cheesy, but like believing in myself that I can do this. But on the physical side and just being real, like I've had to kind of struggle with this underlying anxiety of, as a now 35-year-old, my birthday was a few days ago, how's my body going to hold up to the intense, training? Pickleball is not as intense a sport as like, professional soccer or professional basketball, but it is intense training. And how's my...
You trained for 2.5 hours. I think you're gonna be just fine. And you're not resistance training with excessive amount of weight, excessive amount of resistance on your body. You have a paddle. 2.5 hours. You're fine.
Gonna hold up? How's my back gonna hold up? How are my muscles gonna hold up? And so then when I feel something like I did this morning of like, ooh, I don't know if that's a strain in my pectoral or whatever, I struggle in my thoughts a little bit because I it's almost like I can't afford setback.
Well, yeah, no shit. If you are right-handed, which I'm pretty sure he is, and he just like motioned that way, your pec, if you're using your paddle and you're not, 2.5 hours, it could be a lot of training for somebody who's not used to it, duh. But if you're trying to go pro 2.5 hours, come on, man. be for real. But if you're doing this for 2.5 hours, no kidding your pec hurts, man. No kidding. Like, come on, dude. I even, like, doing this motion, I can feel my pec working. No shit. It's connected to your shoulder. Like, he'll be fine.
Right now, I have a limited time frame and I got to be able to go hard 5 days a week and blah, blah, blah. But I need to realize, one, I just need to trust the Lord that he's got me. He's got, his plans for me are good. My timing is in his hands. But then I need to trust the process and realize, like, I almost need to expect setbacks, and then they won't cause me to be anxious because I'm expecting them. So pray for me, and I got to embrace the journey, all aspects of the journey. But I also need to start building up my body to be able to take more. I need to spend more time in the gym. I need to spend more time stretching, being intentional with this stuff. It's really fascinating and it's fun, but it is challenging.
What's up, guys? All right, currently.
And the fact that he's filming everything in the background to where you can see the neighbors' houses, again, safety issue. What? I don't understand why these people don't either care, for one, or it's just not in their freaking brain. If anything, blur out the background where you can see your neighbors' houses, dude. Fucking stupid.
Alrighty guys, so I'm back in the car. Ended up staying in the house a little longer than I typically do in the afternoons. Now is my devotion time. I'm gonna spend it getting in the Word for a little while, and then it is a beautiful 71, 72 degree, no, it's a little warmer than that, but sunny day here in Lexington, transitioning from summer to fall. So I'm actually gonna do a prayer walk, but something we do for our patrons is we do patron encouragements where we just open up and share what God's been putting on our heart this week. Typically the way I like to do that is I'll spend my time doing devotions, and then I'll share what the Lord has laid on my heart, or a passage that stood out to me.
Judah's napping. I just filmed a reel.
Wait, hold on. So you do your training in the morning. Yeah, bright and early. Influencers are so silly. They're like, oh my God, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. It's so early. It's like, you realize that everybody, I don't want to say everybody else, but you realize a lot of people have already either worked 2 hours, 3 or 4 hours, have already had a full workout at the gym, have already, in my case, I've already recorded a few videos, have already worked their job for a little bit before you're getting up, and you have to, like, come on, dude. Like, if you are serious about going pro, waking up at 7 ain't it, buddy. So he goes in the morning to go 2.5 hours, and he said he might come home for lunch, he may not. And then he said he went home for lunch then, but he stayed longer than normal. And then after, which the boys were napping, is when he stayed at home so she could go to the gym. And then he has his devotional time. And then after the devotion, he does his patron thing, which that could be a part of working, because they do have a lot of patrons, and, that's a part. And then he did work a little bit for social media stuff. But then, you have to, I guess I understand leaving the house to do a devotional because of the but no, just go in the other room. This is so crazy.
Posted it on my Instagram. I've been doing these reels on Instagram that are like, I start out saying, can I just say ... and then I say something. It's brilliant. It's so brilliant. But yeah, I don't know. I just randomly one day, I say that a lot in my day-to-day life. I'm like, can I just say blah, blah, blah? I was like, I just need to share these with my online friends, because I just usually keep my thoughts to myself, and it's just way more fun to just put it out there and share my dumb thoughts with you guys. So they've been doing really well on Instagram for some reason. Several of them have gone viral, and some of the comments, y'all, are just absurd. People thinking that I'm being serious, not realizing I'm being sarcastic. It's a wild time, but I just pretty much don't ever read.
Paul is one of them. He posted on his story the other day, it's so crazy that Morgan, I don't know if she's being, like, I don't know why he posted this on his story talking about his wife, which was super weird and uncomfortable. But it was like he shared one of her reels, and it was like, I don't know if she's being serious or this is satire. Like, I'm not sure. I'm like, wouldn't that be a cool text for your wife? Or like, hey man, what is this about? And not put it on your story. It was very, very strange.
Comments after like the first hour. But yeah, so anywho, I just filmed one of those and posted it. Paul was here a lot longer than he thought that he was going to be with the boys, and so he wasn't able to get like a ton of work done, obviously, because ain't nobody working with 2 babies running around. There's only one baby running around, the other one is just wants to be held. But so he's out now doing work, and he's gonna do dinner on his own, and I'm gonna cook dinner for me and my mom and Luca. I keep saying the boys, but like Judah is not gonna eat what I cook. He's gonna have milk. So that's what I'm about to start doing. I'm just trying to encourage myself to do that.
All right, guys, so I finished up my Bible time reading and then posted my patron encouragement. I went into my local Schlotsky's. You guys ever been to Schlotsky's Deli sandwiches? And I was curious. I know the owner there, so I was talking to him about the pastrami Reuben. Not a sandwich I get very often, but he brought me out some samples of the meats. I loved it. I was sitting there eating it, and I was like, dude, I guess I should have ordered a bigger one. He brought me out a second sandwich that was even bigger. I'm so full now on pastrami. Anyway, I just thought that was fun. Like, I love good customer service. I love good business practices. Anyway, now I'm on a walk. I'm on my prayer walk. And then I'm actually, we're going to be doing something fun as a family here in just a few minutes, so hang tight. All right, guys, so it is actually the following day. We were going to do this last night, and it just got pushed back. But one thing we like to do is what, Morgie?
Love going on walks to different places.
You are showing your whole effing neighborhood, you freaking idiots. Dumb people, dude. They're so stupid. They're so stupid. Their child, Luca, I'll say that they keep saying it, freaking beautiful kid. He is so freaking cute. I don't know if you'll be able to see it here, but super cute kid, right? It will be the parents' duty to keep this child innocent as long as you can, to protect this child as long as you can. You recording your neighborhood, you live in Lexington. You've said that before. You've said, literally in this video, you said it. You said you live next to a Whole Foods and a mini mall where you can walk to, and now you're filming your neighborhood? How stupid. It's not ignorance. I'm not saying it's ignorance anymore. Like, it's so stupid. It's so dumb. This is only for them trying to continue relevance of their channel, because I'm sure they're not doing all that great. That's why they've pivoted so many freaking times, but nothing stuck. So now they're vloggers, but now they're putting their children in harm's way. They're putting their children in danger. This is stupid.
Yes, fortunately, we live in a part of town where a lot of fun places, i.e. Walmart, but no, we have like Whole Foods. We got where we're about to go today. We're en route to grab lunch, then to our destination. All right, guys, our second destination. Lunch was really, really good. Half price books. There it is. You've all been here. Here's the situation. I'm about to go on a little men's retreat. I've gone on this men's retreat probably 4 times. Every time I use it as an opportunity to, when I'm not doing events or playing sports, I'm reading a book. Normally it's a middle grade fiction book. Really though? Can we not read what we enjoy?
He's not joking.
No, I'm not joking. So today though is a little different. I'm actually looking, Morgan, tell them what I'm looking for.
For a sports story. Think the story of how Michael Jordan became Michael Jordan.
Perhaps something along those lines. I'm looking to just eat up how to stay mentally and physically focused for this journey that I'm on. So let's see what we can find. We'll let you know what we find. All right, Morgie, show us where we're going.
I'm taking Luca to the kids section.
All right, I guess I'm on my own. Where are we?
Pickleball course.
Or not. Where can you say? Yeah, can you say bookstore?
Bookstore.
Okay, this is the sports section.
This is where I'll be camping out.
I don't know if it's.
All right, guys, I think.
I'll show you the reason why their child keeps saying just stuff about pickleball and saying pickleball, guys. I'm not sure if I will edit that part out, but Luca continues to say, we're pickleball guys, and I'll show you towards the end why he keeps saying that. And the pickleball court, it's absolutely ridiculous, and it's also going to make you mad because it made me mad, but I'll show you in a second.
I found my book to motivate me to be the best self that I can be, to go hard. I didn't come in thinking this was going to be it, Your Best Life Now, but look at the title, 7 Steps to Living to Your Full Potential, at Your Full Potential. That's what I need. You're coming with me, Joel. I'm kidding. Calm down, you guys. Calm down. All right, guys, I'm feeling really excited about our choice. Morgan actually found it for me. I don't know about the movie, but I've heard it's good. The book, Cinderella Man, that inspired the movie with Russell Crowe. I will get to reading, see how much I can get done this weekend. Comment below if you have read or watched the movie Cinderella Man, and if you think I will like it. All right, Morgie, so vlog number 1, I don't know if I'll title it this, but I was thinking it would be the first vlog of the rest of our lives. Doesn't that have a ring to it?
Dramatic.
It is. Guys, the kids are down. I just ate a granola bar, it's a little.
Every time he eats a granola bar, he like chokes and dies.
And watermelon.
And then comes back to life.
First vlog of the rest of our lives. Really nice outing. So really, it kind of was like a day in the life, but it was a day and a half. I'm, Morgan, very curious to see how these fit together now that I feel like when we used to vlog years ago, didn't have the kids, it would just be like us together. Mm-hmm. Now, we have us apart and us together, and so pushing these two.
It's like more of y'all apart, and it makes sense if you're apart because, you know, one is at a job, the other is at a job, but usually if y'all are like, that's weird to me. Is that just me? Like, it's strange to me that they are so much apart when he's like, neither one of them are doing jobs that are separate. Does that make sense? Like, I understand taking shifts to go to the gym, taking shifts to go work out, whatever, but for him to not have a building to where he does go to work, in my opinion, from what we are seeing, he is not incredibly like helpful or involved at the home. Whereas if you both are content creators and you're staying at home, like, yeah, you can do shifts to go to the gym, but like, that's hands-on for kids. So not one parent's doing all the work. You know what I mean? That is my assumption. I could be totally wrong, but by what they are putting on the internet right now, that is what I perceive.
You know, our 2 lanes together as one in one vlog. I'm actually looking forward to editing it. I'll probably start editing it today.
Nice.
How do you feel like it's gonna go?
I think it will be a fun time. Yeah, it's kind of cool getting to see like your side of the day and my side of the day.
And upcoming vlogs, some will be similar to this, of like, come hang out with us our day to day, and obviously there will be some variety and spice, but then others will be, we're hopping in the van to go to a pickleball tournament and just living life that way. So lots of stuff to come. Comment below, let us know how you felt about the first vlog of the rest of our lives, what you would like to see more of, favorite part of the vlog, did you chuckle at all? But I'm really excited to see the comments and just move in this direction. I felt like it was just very fun and freeing, and there was some vulnerable spots. I don't think we're gonna have to manufacture vulnerability because it's just what our life looks like right now.
Yeah, y'all know we keep it real.
We do. So just actually sharing what life looks like is going to, there's gonna be some, you know, some highs and lows, and that's life. So, all right, Morgan, send us home.
Have hope.
Okay, now I'm gonna show you why this child keeps saying, we're pickleball guys. Oh, remember when he decided to do, I don't know if we talked about it. It was on the Reddit snark page a lot, but he put on YouTube, he entitled it, like his new YouTube channel, it was called Polio. Almost polio. But it was polio. I think it was polio. But he looked absolutely ridiculous. If I can find a clip of that, I'll put it here. But I tried to find it on YouTube the other day, and I'm pretty sure that they deleted the account. I also would have deleted it because it's freaking quite embarrassing. He did child like, okay, the thought behind it makes sense, but again, they mostly Paul. It's like they continue to not even, I don't even say pivot anymore, but just like trying this new thing. Pivoting would be, I'm no longer passionate about this thing that I've been talking about. Now I want to talk about this. I'm going to pivot to this subject. They are, in my opinion, are trying to pick different niches to talk about for the things being viral, for things, the numbers on YouTube, for the clicks and the views. And I mean, you do that to a certain extent, but it's not authentic in my opinion when they do that. So it was, he was talking to kids on YouTube about Bible stories, and he wore this stupid nightcap thing, and he would like read stories, okay? So now, now it is all about pickleball. So I'm going to take a screen recording of this. I'm going to look at it on my iPad here. Okay, so this is Paul's Instagram. He is believer, YouTuber, future pickleball pro, and again, Lexington based. You have children on the internet. Please don't tell people where you are living. Okay, so here his son will be shown. I apologize. Like, this is important for y'all to see. Okay, I'm going to click on one of them, and then I was looking at his thing the other day, but he has another Instagram, Pickleball Dad Official. Pickleball Dad, we're pickleball guys, in quotes, Luca and Paul. Play with your kids. So, not only is he putting his children on the internet, he is now, in my opinion, exploiting Luca as we're pickleball guys. So let me show you one of them here. Let's go to the very, very first one. Pickleball for kiddos.
All to kiddos. So I got my paddle, I got the ball, I got some chalk, and I got a little stand. So to practice your pickleball swing, you're just gonna be going a low to high motion, and you're gonna be aiming for the target. Here we go. Boom, ba. Let's go again. Boom, and again. Boom! We got Luca his own smaller paddle on Amazon. Luca, let's show him how it's done. Mwah. Woo! Try again, buddy. Woo! That was pretty close. I'll take it.
Paul's so, like, it's not like he gives me the credit, but his this is very judgmental and very, in my opinion, but his body's gross. Like, whatever, do with that what you will, but that is my opinion.
All right, how to teach your kids pickleball. For this one, you're gonna find a wall, preferably a brick wall or something with some bounce, and they're just gonna stand up next to the wall and hit it off the wall. They may not be able to catch it, and that's totally okay. It works on that shot that they're gonna need when they get out there on the court. It works on their hand-eye coordination. They can speed it up. Oh, almost got me. They can go way away from the wall. Hey! Oh! Woohoo! And if that gets too easy, have them keep it going in the air off the wall for as long as
I cannot deal with his inflection, because that is not authentic. And then we're gonna do this. But you know what you're showing people is that your house is brick. Like, this is what the outside of your house looks like. And now you're in Lexington. We know you're in Lexington. You live by a Whole Foods, and there's a Walmart close by. There's a mini mall close by. There are you know what I'm saying? Like, you go to Whole Foods, there's a Schlotzsky's, however you pronounce it, next to y'all. And this is your, like, zero form of protection for your family, which as a Christian man, that should be your number one, right? He sucks at it. I'm gonna see How good are these? 15K, 13K, 1321, blah, da, 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 da. Okay, so this is where we're pickleball guys comes from, which him talking to the camera as if he's talking to a child makes me want to play in traffic. Here we go. Hold on.
Drop it. Drop it. Pickleball guy. Pickleball guy.
Of course we're ready at all times to go play pickleball. Hey, play pickleball right now? Coming.
Coming.
I'm the pickleball guy's wife. Of course I know what an Ernie is. And an ATP.
And poaching.
And poaching. And body bagging someone. I know a lot.
We're pickleball guys. Yes,
You know what I mean? It was the trend of we're fill in the blank. Of course, blah da 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 da. So now he has Luca. We're pickleball guys, and then Paul. Of course we whatever. So that's the whole Instagram page of Pickleball Dad Official. All about him and his freaking 2-year-old little boy. Zero form of protection that is going on, and you in the first freaking vlog you've literally explained exactly where you live. It makes me so upset. Yes, we are gonna snark and make fun of his road to pro of pickleball, and hey man, you know, more power to you if you do become a professional pickleball player, but at the same time, like, it's still silly. It's still freaking silly. Just do it as a hobby and be more with your family, whatever. Yes, we're gonna make fun, we're gonna snark, but there are very important aspects to what we're talking about, and that is the safety and the exploitation, and now probably the monetization because of the vlogging, and I'm sure he's gonna try to get sponsor collaboration deals on that shit. So at the end of the day, we are gonna make fun, we are snarking really hard because he and they deserve to be made fun of. However, it's absolutely unnecessary and so dangerous for their kids. Okay, that is vlog number 1 of the rest of their lives, and it's so funny when he's like, we're not gonna have to be not be authentic when it comes to vulnerability, but the way that he talks on camera is very influencer-y, is very, oh hey vlog, how you doing, you know, and da-da, oh, and then, and it, like, it's not real. It's gross. It's cringy. It's nasty. But hey, man, that's like why we're here to make fun of it and snark on it. So, y'all let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Be on watch, because as soon as this one comes up, I will be coming out with the second video of hard snarking on these two. Okay, I appreciate y'all so very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.